When I first found out I had cancer, I got very sad. I got depressed. For a long time, I couldn't hack it, more or less. I was really sad. I always was a cheerful person, and it hit me like a ton of bricks.
When I first heard my diagnosis with colon cancer, I was in shock, disbelief, and I felt lost. It wasn't clear what my path would be now. Where would I get my information? Where would I go? Who do I turn to? I didn't know where to go. I felt lost.
The immediate emotion that I felt was one of significant fear. I was afraid of what the outcome would be, what it meant, and just didn't know how to proceed and think going forward.
When I first got my diagnosis, I was so emotional. I get choked up and I keep crying. I don't know what to do. I feel I am alone in this battle because my type of cancer has a negative stigma attached to it. So I don't want to give any explanations when people ask me.
Well, when I found out my wife had cancer, I said, wow. Why us? Why she? It was scary. We didn't know what to do. We didn't know where to go, who to talk to.
Probably the major influence was a cancer diagnosis of a very dear friend of mine. I didn't know how to comfort her because her prognosis was horrible. And it was breaking my heart. And so I talked to her as much as I could and encouraged her to get some kind of support in her community. And the thing that I always remember from the times that I spoke with her, her eyes would light up and she would talk about this place that she went to. Like I was going to somebody's living room. It brought her so much comfort. And every time we talked, she would always mention that place. And every time she mentioned it, it was just as if a calm would come over her because this place really helped her. It helped her to lay down her fears and feel that she was really being supported by other people who were in similar situations. When Maureen did pass away, I was feeling very, very sad. But this idea of this little room that she went to, it kind of kept coming back in my mind again and again. And every time I thought of her, I would see her face and hear her mentioning with great excitement the comfortable, safe haven that she was able to enjoy during her time.
What really motivated me to be able to get involved with an organization that provided services was my sister was diagnosed with stage 4 breast cancer, and she was in her very early 40s. The prognosis that she was given was not an extended period of time for her life. And it was immediately evident that while she was able to get outstanding medical care, there was nothing for her children, there was nothing to help her husband. They were in crisis mode, in particular her kids. My sister became more ill. I ended up leaving my job to be able to be with her through the end of her life. Just days before my sister died, I was diagnosed with breast cancer. So I will say to you, one of my most difficult days out of my entire cancer experience was to think that I had been caring and compassionate, and I thought I really understood her journey. When I realized as a cancer patient that I had not fully understood, because until you walk in those shoes, you don't really know. So within a year of my diagnosis, 4 of us sat down and started to talk about how we could change it. Each person bringing to the table their own personal experience that made us realize we had to have something. And that's how we started. We started with a plan, put it on paper, and believe it or not, this organization basically covers almost everything we had on that paper.
The work of Cancer Support Community Central New Jersey has never been more important than today. Right now, 14 million people are living in the U.S. with a history of cancer. In Central New Jersey, 260 people a week are newly diagnosed. Here at Cancer Support Community Central New Jersey, we have created a positive and healing environment that helps us to address the emotional and social needs of the whole person and their entire family through their very personal journey with cancer.
When I hear the sound of the blackbirds cry, I know I left in the nick of time.
As experts in the emotional and social needs of individuals affected by cancer, as well as our deep understanding of healthy living and stress reduction techniques, we strive to improve an individual's quality of life and give them the tools needed to live every day to its fullest. Individuals can participate in professionally led support groups, educational workshops, nutrition and healthy cooking classes, and programs that teach stress reduction, such as meditation, yoga, and gentle fitness.
If I wandered till I die, may I know whose hand I'm in.
Participation in our programs are at no cost to the individuals and their family members, thanks to the generosity of our donors. That is why the Cancer Support Community Central New Jersey is here, so that no one faces cancer alone.
You know, with the internet now and things, all that information is there, but it's cold. It's there, it's on a screen in front of you, but it's not someone saying, you know, here I am, I've survived this, or I know how to help you on this journey to help you be a partner with your doctor and help you be a partner with that and to get the very best treatment that you can get. And that's what you get here is advice and information and support that makes this cancer journey more doable for everybody. I've not seen it fail anybody in that way.
It is about the whole family. It is about your friends. It is about your young children coping with the grief and allowing individuals themselves to cope with and process their feelings. That's what Johnson House is about. It's allowing people to just be. They're not just another patient, they are a person.
Come in. Come in, come open the door and walk into this building, because you really do not need to be alone. You will find people here who can share the story with you, who understand where you are, and you will find such a variety of options. The chances are you're going to find what you're looking for here.
When I walked in the door, it felt so comfortable, and I had a sense of hope. People were friendly, they were knowledgeable. I joined the participant group, and not only did I learn how to ask questions of medical practitioners, I also learned about the different cancers and how we're all on a journey together, so I didn't feel alone, and I no longer felt lost.
Well, CSC has positively affected my life. It gave me the sense of belonging. It gave me the sense that I had a partner in my quest to beat cancer, and it gave me the strength necessary for me to make the right decisions as far as treatment is concerned and how best to deal with not only my family but friends on a daily basis.
For the individual who have cancer and have no place to go, the only place, or what I would say, is come to the Cancer Center in Bedminster on Bernards Mill Road, and they can help you, and they are compassionate, and they will listen to into your stories, into your griefs, into your cancer problems.
I know what you're going through is difficult. I've walked the road myself, so I do understand. But I want you to know there are a lot of other people that are coming together and walking the journey together. And it just helps so much to know that you're just not alone out there doing it by yourself.
Thank you for the cancer support community. I say it from the bottom of my heart, so a big thank you.
Just want to thank CSC for being there every time I needed CSC to help me get through a very difficult day. Thank you.
I really want to thank everyone here at the cancer support community for giving tirelessly of themselves. From Eunice Jadlocki to Amy Sutton, who's now the director, to Ellen Levine with the program support, and Karen Larson as a program coordinator, everyone, Jessica Alfrey, everyone who volunteers here. It's just made such a difference in my life, and I don't know where I'd be if it weren't for the cancer support community. So thank you.
Losing